Yo, 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 man. Y'all already know what the TikTok is. Welcome. Welcome to another episode. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Nets Direction. This is episode number 2. Today's episode is real simple, man. It's coaching, GMing, the direction, man. Like, yo, it's time for a change somewhere in this lineup. Now, I've been talking to my Brooklyn Nets family. I've been talking to my brethren. Shout out to my man Big Fan Breezy. Shout out to the BK Block. This is JTV. Shout out to Brockwork, Big Priest, P Hood, Joey BK, LM, Iceman, Eskimo. Um, Shout out to everybody. Nets fans are the best fans, like my man Big Fan Breezy said. We are everywhere. But I can't help but notice that there is time for a significant change. Now, it's so many different ways that these lineups can be played. We came into the season knowing that. We came into the season knowing that if Ben Simmons gets hurt, you got to have a backup plan. We came into the season knowing that Cam Thomas was basically going to be the head honcho in terms of scoring on this team, in terms of getting buckets on this team. And I can't help but notice that we're not following up on a plan A. Like when your plan A and your plan B is basically shot, with injuries, because we're a committee team. We got to do it by committee. But when your plan A and your plan B is shot by those things, you have to find other plans as well. You got to take the handcuffs off these guys. Got to. First thing you do, and mind you, these are just my suggestions. These are just my theories. And when I say this, man, I'm talking to Coach Jay Vaughn. When I say this, Coach Jay Vaughn, Sean Marks, listen, I've already wrote my letter on Twitter, and I added Coach Jay Vaughn, Coach Sean Marks, Joe Tsai. And I've already stated my that we needed more height at the 4. And I stated that for basically no reason, and it falls on deaf ears because they didn't acknowledge it. Now we back to 13-13, finishing the road trip one of 4, one for 4 on this past road trip. Absolutely disgusting. So a couple of things that I really want to know: are we hell bent on just paying Nicholas Claxton? That's what I would like to know. Are we hell bent on just paying Nicholas Claxton? Because Nicholas Claxton, he's realistically a 4 playing the 5. He's very, very limited. It's not about, like, I'm of the mindset that if you put players that have something in the right position to do good, they're gonna do well. They're gonna do well. You know what I'm saying? If you continue to hinder players and tell them, yo, we need you to do this, we need you to do that, I need you to fall back on this, they're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle. We have to figure out a way to maximize the players that we plan on being the core. That's what we have to do. We have to figure out a way to maximize them. We maximize them as a unit. And if they're a good help to the unit and in the places that they are, then so be it. Then that's what you do. That's what you continue to do. You continue to maximize the strength of these players. Bottom line is Nick Claxton needs to be playing the 4. Now, I already know what somebody's going to ask for. Oh, yo, who's going to play the 5? Yo, what do you have Day'Ron Sharpe for? What do you have Harry Giles for? almost everybody agreed that Harry Giles is very talented. He's a very talented basketball player. Very one of the most talented bigs on our team, if not the talented big on our team. He can stretch the floor. He can play out of the post. His offense is very good, man. Play around the basket, play away from the basket. The thing is, the reason why I'm suggesting this is because Nick Claxton is better as a roam defender. And for those that disagree, go look at how he was playing when Kevin Durant was here. Kevin Durant, when he was here, his last final days, when we were when the Nets was on that streak and they won like them 12 out of 13 games, Nick Claxton was arguably playing his best defense because he was a roamer. He was a roamer. He was the guy that could roam around and play freely. He was the guy that could get the help blocks, play the passing lanes, get the help steals. You know, that's what he was. When you have Nick Claxton basically solely playing the five and being the sole big man on the court, he's limited. He's very, very limited. He's limited because 9 times out of 10, he has to play a guy that can out rebound him, that can overpower him, and he struggles with that. If you put somebody else out there to deal with that, then you good. If you don't, you're still gonna have the results that you're having. Nick Claxton having 17 and 12, basically against nothing in non-factor numbers. What I'm suggesting for Nick Claxton is not just being a roam defender, but playing more freely. See, when you're roaming around the court, man, you're able to play much, much freely. Because Nick Claxton is an all-around great defender. But he is best when he's a roam defender. Anthony Davis proved it. Anthony Davis as a roam defender proves it. Now, we all know that Anthony Davis as a rim protector, as a sole rim protector, he can play that too, but he is at his best when he is the roam defender because he's able to run more. He's able to get out in the open, get a lot more easy breaks, get a lot more easy buckets out on the break, get a lot more mismatches out on the break, outrun guys. We have a 6'11 Nick Claxton, 6'10, 6'11 Nick Claxton, has the wingspan, can fly up the court, can get in the passing lanes, can get steals, can fly at the basket, can get blocks, play and be arguably my vision for him is to be one of the best, if not the best, roam defender in the league. But you have to have some more support. And then having a roam defender, it now improves our perimeter defense because guys are going to think twice. Now with a 6'10, 6'11 guy roaming around and moving more, now you got to think twice about what you're doing. So I am definitely suggesting a lineup change. A lineup change is definitely warranted. Like, if you're Jack Vaughn, what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? They already paid you the 4 year. What do you got to lose? The thing is, you've been switching lineups all year because we didn't have injuries. See, the thing is, when you have a committee-based team like we do, 1 or 2 injuries can hinder your whole puzzle. They hinder your whole game plan. The thing is, you have to come up with ways to cover those holes. You have to come up with ways to cover those holes. You have to. You have to come up with ways to cover up all of the bandages. You have to figure out ways to cover it up because the thing is, without Lonnie Walker, without DSJ, that team looked very, very abysmal. That team looked out of sync. The offense is just Hot potato offense is hot potato half set offense. We're not getting any easy buckets. We're not creating any easy opportunities. We're not focusing on defense. We're focusing more on offense when we don't have that type of offensive talent. What we have is size and height. We have major defensive talent. And the thing is, you got to maximize those guys defensively so you can create your easy offense. You got to max out more on defense. P. Hood, man, what's the deal? Salute. You got to maximize more on defense. So the thing is, if you don't want to sign Kai Jones, if you don't want to go after Siakam and try to make a trade to get him, now your options is more a change. Now you would like to change the lineup. Change it. Got to change it. You got to do something to change the lineup. You got to show something different. You got to show your opponent something different. Nick Claxton at the 4, it's something that's supposed to happen. It's just more organic. When you have something organic, and then you got, this is a guy that we're trying to pay 20-something million at the end of this year. We got to at least show that we could put him in the right positions to be more successful. You put him in those positions, now he's the roam defender. He's the roam guy. You basically have a 6'10" guy playing basically cornerback. Basically playing your roam defender. Basically out there free roaming on defense. And it helps. Said, Leaf, what you doing in the car? Park right now, man. I got my shift on in like another 30 minutes, man. I got my little 5 to 8. I just gotta sign in. That's all. I ain't gonna get back to the crib till late on tonight. Tomorrow, I ain't gonna get back to the crib till late on and for the Knicks game neither. I'll be because I got another 5 to 8. And I'll be back home probably maybe just like the end of the first half of that game. So my Tuesdays and Wednesdays is lined up with a lot of this, with a lot of I got to stay near a certain area, so I got to sign in a certain area. But I'm mainly more based in the car. It's warm in the car, man. It's a little bit cold and nippy out today. White people out jogging and shit, man, or whatever. So, but yeah. But getting back to what I was saying, I think you have to find a way to maximize Nick Claxton. Coming into the season, I said Nick Claxton, depending where he is on the floor, would be the biggest X factor for the Nets. He'd be the biggest X factor for the Nets. Obviously, listen, Mikal can only do so much. He has his nights, and then he has his nights where it's nothing. The same as Cam Johnson. He has his nights, and he has his nights where it's nothing. Same as like a whole lot of people. It's way too many guys on our team that has to be created for. There's way too many 3-and-D spot up guys on our team. Guys that they don't really have any versatility with their offense. DFS, limited offensively. Cam Johnson, limited offensively. Mikal Bridges, limited offensively. Cam Thomas is basically doing everything that he can possibly do. He's the only person on our team that can score night in and night out on an elite level. Mikal Bridges is really a 3-and-D guy. Cam Johnson is really a 3-and-D guy. DFS is a 3-and-D guy. Dinwiddie is a combo guy. He's a catch and shoot guy. That's when he was at his best. Go look at him when he was on Dallas, when they made that run to the conference finals. When he played behind Luka, he only had one job. So the thing is to cover up what we don't have at the point guard position, which is a natural facilitator, somebody to get us easy buckets. Now we got to figure out a way to do it on the defensive end. You have to add something. You have to add another threat. Now everybody has been avid about Harry Giles and why Harry Giles hasn't been getting any play time. Harry Giles is very, very talented. It's something about Harry Giles that coaching staff doesn't trust. Is he not healthy enough? Can he play starter minutes? Can he play role minutes? Can he be effective in the lineup? You're not gonna find those things out. You're not gonna find those things out, man. Bobby, what's going on? No, I'm not driving, Bobby, man. I'm parked right now. I'm parked right now, man. Salute the Big Ox Media, man. Salute the Bobby. He had a thing going on yesterday with the stream, man. Coaching some kids, man. Salute to Bobby. Salute to FIFA boy, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that subscribed to the page. Just hit 100 subscribers. Um, salute to everybody that hit the like and subscribe button on all my vids. So salute to y'all all, man. Salute to P Hood, the BK Block. Salute to everybody. But continuing what I'm saying is, we're not gonna find out what Harry Giles can do if we continue to just keep him there and say, yo, if this guy and this guy wasn't playing, yo, we gonna get Harry Giles some minutes. Harry Giles didn't get minutes when Claxton was out, because when Claxton was out, we played Dorian Finney-Smith at the 5. We only played Harry Giles in garbage time minutes. Harry Giles, it could do a lot of things, bro, offensively. He could shoot, space the floor. He could get in the play back to the basket, play in the post. He could rebound. He could block shots. We got to figure out what it is Harry Giles can really, really do effectively on the basketball court. You're not going to figure that out by sitting him every game and giving him a whole shitload of DMPs. You're not. Said my 13 under boys could beat the Nets. And don't get me started on my 17 up girls. They'll beat the Nets. Bobby, you out of your fucking mind. You done lost your rabbit ass mind, Bobby. You out here talking out your ass. I ain't even going to address that. Bobby out here talking out his asshole as usual. But salute to my man, Big Ox Media, man. For real. But the thing is, you're not gonna find out what these guys are capable of until you put them in the right spots and put them on the court and to be successful. Yeah, that's it exactly, Bobby, man. Listen, me and the fam, man, we've been talking. Listen, the time that Harry Giles was out there on the court, he shows that he could put up some points, put up some buckets, man, and be somewhat effective and can play. The issue is, do they trust him enough to play key minutes in the game, first, the second, the third quarter? Because the thing is, Day'Ron Sharpe keep getting cooked on pick and roll defenses against these Western Conference teams. We saw it in these past 5 games. He could definitely rebound. He could battle. He could battle with a lot of the bigs. But the thing is, we don't trust him neither. We don't trust Day'Ron either. Jock Vaughn doesn't trust Day'Ron either, because he's benching him once he gets cooked and he gets a couple of defensive 3 seconds calls. We've seen it in the previous games. We all seen it. We all seen it. So we don't even know what to do there. So now you basically extending Claxton in the certain Claxton in more minutes and playing against more power and more strength and basically being played out of position. The things that Claxton was working on this summer, he can't even showcase because he's being played out of position. He can't showcase what he's been working on. He can't showcase his the new things he's been working on in the offseason. Harry Giles can't hit the court. Day'Ron Sharpe can't stay on the court and pick, because he's going to be picked on in pick and roll situations. So you got our best rebounder in Day'Ron, our best offensive big in Harry Giles, not getting no playtime. And then you got our best defender, our best all-around defender on the court, and he has to basically stay glued on. He's being neutralized by a Joker or a Sabonis or a Nurkic. He's not supposed to be guarding them. He has no business guarding them. In that first game against Sacramento, he was fooled because he has no business guarding them. He's supposed to be the help guy. It is clear as day. It's clear as day. You can't have him going to guard Sabonis, offensively skilled. Joker, offensively skilled. Nurkic, offensively skilled. Walker Kessler, big body, big young guy. Great shot blocker. Better rebounder. Better around the basket. You can't have him guard them. You don't need him battling with them. You're trying to get him paid, and you have him battling with some of these bigs that AD can't even guard. So how he gonna guard him? One-on-one. You have to figure out a way to make Claxton to put Claxton in the best possible scenarios. As a roam defender, running the floor in transition, getting as much transition opportunities as possible. He's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be in transition and help finish a lot of the transition plays. He's supposed to be the guy. You get him easy opportunities. Now the offense opens up for everybody else. He can't even showcase the fact that he's been working on his 3-point shot, on his set shooting. His free throws been getting better. He's been hitting a lot more of them. But he can't showcase it. Can't showcase it. Because y'all won't sign another big, one. Y'all won't play Harry Giles, two. Day'Ron Sharpe, he's our best rebounder. And every time we get him in pick and roll situations, you won't play him, three. So now you're leaving it up to Claxton to do every damn thing on the court. Jacque Vaughn. Hold on. Shit. Jacque Vaughn. You gotta switch this shit up. Trust in these bigs. You gotta trust in the big man. Let your big man showcase. Let your big man showcase their talents. We have a mobile four. He's just playing the center. That's the problem. That's the goddamn problem. That is the problem. That's the biggest goddamn problem. Mikal can only do so much. Mikal has to play defense, and then he has to spot up and shoot. Mikal is realistically a 3-and-D player. He's a 3-and-D role guy. He can have his nights, but he's realistically a 3-and-D role guy. The only person on this team that has night in and night out talent at an elite NBA level offensively is Cam Thomas. That's the only guy. Everybody else, they need to be set up. Dinwiddie himself needs to be set up. Now, we got problems already because we don't have Lonnie Walker, who was one of our best six men. We don't have DSJ, who was one of our best point of attack guards and one of our floor spacers and pushing the tempo, pushing the pace. The guy that could that we put on guards to do easy stuff. We don't have them. We don't have them because they're injured. So that's why we don't have them. That's exactly why we don't have them. So who knows? Who knows what the hell we do? We got to do different shit. We got to do something different. Now, the Western Conference teams, they exposed us. They exposed us for trying to play small ball with them. Because the thing is, whenever you decide to put Cam Johnson at the 4 and put Mikal at the 3, now you going all in on small ball, and they play small ball way better than we do. Kings play small ball way better than we do. They shot 50-something. They shot over 56% in that entire game. Thought you said you wasn't driving. No, I'm not. I'm not driving. I'm just driving down the block. No, I'm lying again, man. I got to drive to a certain spot. Stop snitching. Stop snitching. If I hit some hitters, Bobby out here talking shit. But listen, those Western Conference teams, they play small ball way better than we do. We can't play small ball with them. We have to play our brand. We have to figure out what our brand is. Having more height at certain positions, more athleticism at certain positions. We have to have that. If we don't have that, if we don't display that, then we're going to get cooked. If we don't have a roam defender to help out with some of these speedy guards, like Fox, like Murray, we was getting cooked yesterday by Sexton and THT. Where's our roam defenders? Where's our wingspan? Where's our help guys? Where's our height? Where is that? What do I think about Jacque Vaughn as a coach, man? I think, man, listen, he has to either get out of his own way or get out of somebody else's way. Because right now, he's looking like a yes man. Right now, he's looking like a yes man. He's looking like somebody that's just doing what he's told. That's what he's looking like. Now, I understand we have a committee-based team. But that doesn't mean that you have to go out there and basically submit. That's the thing about it. You don't have to go out there and basically submit. Put your stamp on this team, man. You gotta place your stamp on this team. You gotta place your theory alone on this team. Jacque Vaughn is not doing that. He was supposed to be this defensive mind. He was supposed to be this defensive type of guy. And I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. So I don't know what the hell is going on, man. I don't know. We're not giving our guys a chance to have enough defensively. See, the thing about playing defense in today's NBA, you gotta put all of the right personnel out there. Your most athletic defender, your most sound defender today is at your 4 and at your 3. These are 6'10", these are 6'9", 6'10" guys. These are 6'9", 6'10" do-it-all guys. They in between 200 pounds and 220 pounds. They could run like gazelles. They could get up and down. They could go look at Jaden McDaniels. There's a reason why the Minnesota Timberwolves is number 1 in the league. They're number 1 in defense. I would like to think that, listen, we don't have to be number 1, but the thing is, we can go someone in that direction. We can go someone in that direction. Brock Work, Jelly-O, man, what's good? What's going on? So the thing, having Claxton at the 5 just doesn't help us. He's stagnant because he has to guard some big sloppy ass European. When you got to guard Sabonis, who's very, very skilled around the basket and in the paint. When you got to guard a Joker, the Finals MVP, the most athletic guys can't guard them. They're too skilled. They're way too skilled. You got to have them as the help guy, the roam guy. Go look at when Milwaukee won the whole thing. Giannis wasn't guarding Kevin Durant. Giannis wasn't guarding him. He was the roam guy. And then you have Brook Lopez on the back end. So Giannis could just run around and free roam all day. And then you had Jrue Holiday as the ball handler. You do yourself the favor by hiding. Jewish dude, man. God damn. You do yourself a favor, man, by putting them in the best possible scenarios. Some of the best guys that's not all out rim protectors, they've had help. You can't allow them to be out there by themselves and just say, all right, you do all the shot blocking, you do all the rebounding, man, we got everything else. The reason why Rudy Gobert looks good right now is because he has help. He has Jaden McDaniels to take some of the pressure off him defensively. Towns of all people is playing better defensively. These is players. When we mention Rudy Gobert and Karl-Anthony Towns, anybody up in this chat will be lying if they said that this team could be a top defensive team. They lying. If they said before the season that this should be a top defensive team, they are lying. And what are they doing? Number one in defense. Because you got guys that can help take the My bad. Shit. You got guys that can help take the pressure off. That's what you got. You got guys that can help take the pressure off. Somebody on that Minnesota team is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Somebody on that team. Somebody on that team is going to win it. Because the thing is right now, they are figuring it out. They are figuring out how to rest, figuring out how to put their guys in the most simplest positions on the court, the most simplest spots on the court, maximizing. Harry Giles needs playing time. He's the best offensive big on our team. You got to play him. Got to play him. Day'Ron Sharpe, you have to play him against second units. You have to play him against second units. You have to. Because if he's playing against starters and he's going up against guards that can expose him and guards and centers that can expose him in pick and roll situations, he is food. Claxton has to be the four-man on this team. He has to be. He has to be, bro. There's no way around it. In order for our defense to at least look a little bit better, he has to be the four-man on this team. He has to be the roamer. Put him in easier situations. You got to be able to do that. Once you do that, you're going to start to see Claxton thrive. You have a supposed decent defensive-minded coach with good to great defenders, but our defense is trash. You're absolutely right, GLA. It's definitely the scheme. It's definitely the scheme. The scheme is just not working. Whatever the scheme is, but the scheme is not even a defensive scheme. It's an offensive scheme. When you start Dinwiddie, Cam Thomas, and Mikal all at once, I don't mind starting them three. The problem is You don't have any support. They don't have any defensive support because you're telling Mikal, hey, listen, you're gonna be the point attack the defender. Well, where's my help? Where's my help if I get beat? Where's my shot blocker? Where's that guy? He doesn't have weak side help. So the thing is, now he has to play that defense basically like through the mud. Cam Thomas has no help offensively in the half court set. So he basically has to basically get everything ski mask way. That's basically what he has to do. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like whatever we've been doing is just not working. All the shit that we've been doing is just hasn't been working. We gotta find a way to maximize Nick Claxton. When you maximize Nick Claxton, now your defense starts to take strides. Your defense starts to take exceptional strides, man. Exceptional strides. You have to do that. You have to do that. I'm gonna sign in first, man, and then I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come up here and shoot the shit, man. Like, because I think, man, like, listen, we like as far as the Nets fans go, man. Shout out to Jellio. Shout out to Brockwork, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. As far as the Nets fans go, I think we're all on the same page of when we talked about Harry Giles and when we talked about Claxton. Claxton is being played out of position. He's been being played out of position. The reason why it didn't look like he was played out of position was KD was here because Kevin Durant was actually playing defense. Kevin Durant was actually playing defense. Kevin Durant is taller than Nick Claxton. He's the same height. So now like with Kevin Durant, if you add his offense to that, you take that away. Now you leave Nick Claxton as the sole guy. The sole guy. Brockwork, what's going on? Yeah, he just has to figure it out, man. Like, but the thing is, if you're not figuring it out, take the damn suggestions. Take the damn suggestions. Make certain adjustments. You gotta be able to make certain adjustments because if you can't do it in the season, in the regular season, how the hell are you gonna do it in the playoffs? Now we only 26 games in. Now we got the Knicks on tomorrow. Now we got the Tangerines on tomorrow night. For those of y'all don't know who the Tangerines are, that's the New York Knicks. This is a game, man, that, listen, if you implement these plans, if you implement these type of schemes that I've been saying all video, you should be able to win this shit no problem. You should be able to stay afloat no problem. No more giving up 70 points in one half. We gave up like 3 70-point halves in the past 5 games. That ain't going to get it. How you going to beat teams you giving up 58% from the 3? You giving up 50+% from the 3 on over 10 or over multiple double-digit 3-point makes. Can't do that. You got to give Mikal some help. You got to give your bigs. You got to play your bigs. Play all your talent. Use your talent. If you're not using your talent, then what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Not creating opportunities, man. We're not doing a lot of things that we should be doing, and we're not doing it. I don't know why we're not doing it, but we are not doing it. We're just not doing it. So we got to figure out a way to do it. We got to figure out a way to get this shit done. Got to figure out a way to get this thing done, man, and figure out a way to get it done quickly. Because if we don't get this shit to turn, man, then it's time to start flipping, and then you're gonna go to flipping the roster, and then you're gonna mess up the chemistry. You can get the chemistry right now if you just play guys. You play the guys that you have. Use all of your talent. Jacque Vaughn is not using all of his talent. And I don't know if it's Sean Marks telling him not to play certain guys or whatever the case may be. But I would like to believe if you sign, if you're signing guys to $100 million contracts, they already paid. You got Ben Simmons sitting out all the time that he needs to sit out with a back injury, the same back injury. Then now the back injury is gotten worse. So you need to figure it out. Hold on, y'all. Yo, my bad. I just had to sign in real quick. Just had to do my thing real quick, but yeah, man, we gotta make something shake with this roster. Now the thing with this roster is you're gonna have injuries all year long. You're gonna have guys in and out of the lineup all year long. The thing is, how are you making their jobs easier? How are you making what they do on the court easier? This is what good coaching and good coaching staffs do. How are you making their jobs easier? How are we doing it? How are we getting easy buckets? How are we getting easy opportunities? How are we creating? How are we defending everything on the court defensively in terms of like the 3-point line? How are we defending the 3-point line? How are we getting better at defense? How is the guys that's not known for defense getting better? If we can't put them in the right decisions, how are we doing that? You have to do it with height and wingspan. I'm gonna say it again. Some of the best defensive players in this league, they have the height, they have the wingspan. Some of the best defensive teams have the personnel. If you look around, bro, if you look at Minnesota, they have the height. You look at Orlando, they have the height. I don't have no problem with the 3-and-D guys. Well, when you playing 3-and-D guys all over the place, you're putting them at the 4, and sometimes you're putting them at the 5 to get spacing and all of this. That's not we don't have no advantages there. We don't have no advantages there. We have none. We have zero advantages there. You're telling guys, yo, we're gonna play 5 out. We're gonna relax. How are we playing 5 out when we don't have any elite playmakers and elite dribblers? How are we doing that? We can't play 5 out, bro. We can't play 5 out like that. We can't run DFS at the 5 if we don't have a Luka-like ball handler on a Kyrie. We don't have those. We don't have Kyrie anymore. We don't have Ben Simmons anymore. How are you playing a 4 or 5 out? Can't do that. We don't have the guard talent for it. You don't. You got to figure out how to maximize these guys in different ways. We're not going to do it playing the way that we've been playing with these BS lineups. I'm going to let y'all up in a minute, man. I'm going to let y'all up. Let y'all up in the Minoto. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, man. The reality is simple. We not gonna be able to get this shit done playing the way we've been playing. We not. We not, man. There's so many things that could get better once we decide to play our bigs, to play more height. We got to be able to play more of the height players. There's so many things. There's so many strides that we would make, man. But we not making them, but because we not playing the guys that we should be playing. See, the thing is, when you have all of these guards out, when you have a Lonnie Walker out, when you have a Dennis Smith Jr. out, now you're at lack of guards. Play your bigs. Play your bigs. Put them in spots. Play your bigs. Play them. I'm telling you, like just play them because the injuries are gonna keep mounting up. DSJ is not gonna stay healthy, but Lonnie Walker has been playing with the same knee injury since the season started. Ben Simmons is not returning. He's not. He's not returning. He's never gonna get back on the court. Never gonna get back on the court. So man, listen. Another thing is Nets Twitter has been going crazy about the possible addition of a Donovan Mitchell, which I don't like, or Siakam. Now, some of them are saying like via trade. I'm hearing trades coming up. I'm hearing trades. Larry Markkinen was also in trade talks as well. Um, Trade talks around the league. I hear Jaden Ivey was in trade talks because the Pistons are maybe looking to move off of him for some odd reason. They haven't been playing him. Um, Larry Markkinen is in trademarks. Realistically, I'm looking at more of the height guys. I'm looking at more height than anything. I wouldn't mind Ivy. I definitely wouldn't mind Spider. But yeah, man. If I had to say Siakam and Marketing, they kind of suit what direction that I would like us to go. Now with Siakam likes to get downhill. Siakam likes to get downhill and create. He likes to push the pace. Those are the guys that we need more of. I think Siakam is probably the best candidate in terms of having that extra guy to get downhill and run more and push the pace off the rebound, create more opportunities off the rebound. You know what I'm saying? So like having him would make sense. But as of right now, man, we can't do anything because we're not playing the right lineups. We the development process is all about putting guys in the right spots, and we're not doing that. So Siakam would make sense from a talent and fit perspective. I like Spider, but I don't like Spider for this team. The reason why is because now you shorten your backcourt. It's hard to build around a player like Spider because Spider gets impatient. Spider, as good as he is, he'll put up numbers. But the thing is, man, like if he's creating for others and they're not hitting shots, now he starts to get impatient. Now he starts to just start jacking them. He goes out there. Oh, I guess I just got to win the game. I'm just jack up every shot. That's how the 70-point game happened. He just got hot, and then don't get me wrong, he won the game, and he won a lot of games, man, with his scoring, with a lot of his offense. But the thing is, man, what you want from Spider is to be more elite combo base, more of an elite combo base. This is one of the reasons why SGA is better than him right now because he's more elite combo based type of guard. You could put him at one or two. You know what I'm saying, man? Like when you put him at those certain positions, you're getting the same quality. You're getting the same type of player. Both players are top 1 and 2 in steals, if I'm not mistaken, right now. But the reality is, is that you need more. You in the Eastern Conference, you need to have somewhat of an opposing wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, man. Listen, your guards are gonna be your guards, but you have to have that height factor. You have to have that wingspan factor. You have to have athletes. The athlete once you get a hang of the athletic fours, they can help you, especially when you have shooters and proven 3-and-D players around them. Like if you got Mikal Bridges basically creating everything for himself, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work all the time. Cam Thomas, bro, like listen, elite scorer already at the age of 2021. He was an elite scorer last year. But the problem is, bro, like you don't want him doing everything. If he himself has to be the go-to guy, it's not gonna work. He doesn't have enough support. He doesn't have enough defense around him. He doesn't have enough other offensive guys that could take the pressure off him. These is how your players get overexerted. These is how your players get overexerted. These guys can't they can't hang on and just keep putting up. Cam Thomas can't keep putting up 40 and 30 and 30 and 30 and 40 and 30 and keep losing. And then what you're gonna do? You're gonna blame it on him. You're gonna blame it on him. Cam Thomas is a scoring specialist. He's an elite scoring specialist. The problem is that he's not getting any easy buckets. There's not an X and O system around him. He's not getting out in the open court and getting easy layups and easy scores. He has to get everything through the mud, ski mask way. That's the problem. And that problem is going to continue as long as we keep playing the way that we're playing. You have to find a way to get guys easier opportunities. You have to find a way to do it. Have to find a way to do it. If we don't find a way to do it, man, we ain't gonna do anything. It's just that simple. But another name I wanted to talk about was Lauri Markkanen. Now, Lauri, I like offensively. I think Lauri, he could play off the ball. He play inside and outside. Great shooter. Very, very great shooter. Could play well in that mid-range area. Just great 3-level scoring. Could get rim pressure. Could cut to the basket. Can finish. Defensively, I'm not really sold on him. But you got to look at Lauri Markkanen's track record, and not just in terms of what he brings, but in terms of health and consistency. Now, when he was on that Cavs team, before Donovan Mitchell got there, that Cavs team was top 5 in the league. The Cavs team was top 5 in the league up until he got hurt, and then they went down to lottery. Then they went down to not lottery. They went down to the play-in, and they lost in the play-in to the Hawks because they didn't have any real offense. When they ran with him, it was Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. When they ran with those three, they were pretty damn good. They were pretty damn good because nobody got in each other's way, and they've been missing that type of presence for a while. Because the thing is, me personally, I thought they were better. I thought they were better than the Donovan Mitchell team. The Donovan Mitchell team was basically him just going rogue in moments where they could score. And they were top in defense. They were always a top defensive team. And they were a pretty good team with Lauri Markkanen as well. But I think they were better. They were more better balanced as a team. The problem with them The problem with them is now they don't have a wing. Larry Markkinen was their wing. Larry Markkinen was their wing scorer. Somebody that they could throw at the three. He has an advantages, and then they could throw at the four when they want to like go a little bit shorter at the smaller positions. So Larry Markkinen for our team, it works. The problem is I just don't want to do business with Danny Ainge, because the last time we did business with Danny Ainge, bro, like it cost us two players that winded up on the Celtics. Now, granted, they both two Scottie Pippins, but I mean, listen, if we had them right now, we probably wouldn't be complaining as much. Well, would be complaining, but I wouldn't be complaining as much. But who knows? That trajectory would have went a whole lot different. So realistically, right now, I like Siakam. I like Markkinen for as potential pieces for our team, but I would like Siakam probably the most. I think Markkinen, in terms of health, I don't really trust him in terms of long term health, and in terms of what we're gonna put, the scheme that we're gonna put around him, that's gonna allow him to thrive. I don't really trust that, man, because we don't have no scheme right now. So if Larry Markkinen comes here, bro, he'll probably be playing the four, which is not necessarily the best thing for him. When he's playing three, he could get more mismatches, and he could take advantage of those mismatches because he's skilled offensively. He's very skilled offensively. I kind of look at him almost like a much, much better version of Franz Wagner. Now, Wagner could shoot. He could put the ball on the floor. You know, he can create. He can get to the basket. He can get to the free throw line. Play in the paint. He can play outside. He can do a lot of things. But if I had to say the safest guy to me, probably right now, is probably be Siakam. I think Siakam is a little bit better all around offensively in terms, not just terms. He may not be a better scorer than Markkinen, but he's definitely a better facilitator, better passer. He plays better in the open court. He could get his money a whole lot better by putting the ball on the floor. I like him when he puts the ball on the floor and he starts to make his moves. Man, he's better at making his moves and creating. So I like Siakam, man. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely like Siakam for our team. I just got to figure out, man, how we gonna get him. But Donovan Mitchell, I probably like the least because that's just gonna make us smaller. Even though Donovan Mitchell wants to be here, I'm okay with that. But we have to figure out what we want to do in terms of the front court. I think the front court is really how we're gonna win games. We play the right guys in the front court and the front line. That's how we're going to win games. We unlock Claxton as a roam defender. We're going to win a whole lot of games. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, we have to be better at that. Claxton is very aggressive, man, when he has his opportunities and he has his space to run and get up the court and fly up the court. So, man, listen, we got to be able to do something. Jock Vaughn, you got to be able to do something. Switch this shit up. What's up, Leaf? What we talking about? Just talking about the struggles right now, man. Claxton being played out of position. We still not playing Harry Giles. We starting to lessen Day'Ron minutes. Day'Ron can't stay on the floor because his pick and roll defense is not good. So the coaching staff, JV and the coaching staff don't trust him. We don't trust Harry Giles at all. So I'm like we playing this one big at a time lineup. Playing Clax at the four. That's what we're talking about. Playing Clax at the four-man position so he could be the roam defender on most nights and be the fly defender. That's gonna be that's gonna be the keys. Clax is not being unleashed and to able to roam around and cause chaos. He's not. He's not. Don't get me wrong. I like Claxton defensively. I like Claxton as a shot blocker. But the thing is, where I think Claxton is best is where uh, uh, uh is at a Rome defender. I think Claxton works best as being a Rome defender. Can Clax have a respectable mid range or three to play the four? Um, Shit. Giannis plays the four. He don't have a respectable three or mid range. All Giannis does is play down here. All Giannis does is play on the break and play free roam. Giannis don't have it. Shit. Giannis just lowering the shoulder, just spinning in the lane and dunking and dunks and layups. So I'm not gonna say like that Clax is not aggressive, man. I mean, I'm not gonna dare say that Clax is as good as Giannis, but I mean, if you don't put him in spots to be effective, he can't be. He's not gonna be effective. Mikal ain't a number one or number two, too inconsistent as a scorer. I agree with you. Way too inconsistent. I think Mikal is a 3 and D is a solid 3 and D player, but if he has to create everything on his own night in and night out, that's not gonna work. That's the problem. Giannis five spaces the floor. Who the Nets five gonna be then? Oh, that's easy. Harry Giles. Harry Giles. That's what we wanted to play all along. We wanted Harry Giles to get minutes all along. Harry Giles can space the floor. He can shoot. He can shoot the three. Very talented, man. Listen, he can shoot the outside shot. He can play back to the basket. He can block shots. He can rim run. Listen, he can fill a lane. Like Harry Giles is solid. We just got to put him out there. We just gotta have some trust in him. That's all. That's all it is. Say, yeah, we have to win this game, or I'm boycotting for 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's definitely looking like that, man. We did definitely gonna have to do something. Said, I doubt they fired JV. I'm sure they don't want to pay his salary for 4 years. Listen, you absolutely right. You absolutely right. I don't think you don't want to do that because now you put yourself in a bind that we basically just got out of, bro. Like the main thing is we trying to get rid of Ben Simmons' contract as it is. So the best thing we can do is amnesty him. So like we got to make this work, and we got to make these changes. We got to make them fast. Exactly. Yeah, you aren't utilizing Clax, who can guard 1 through 5. You need a scheme where he can roam around and be unleashed. Yeah, but listen, exactly right, man. Exactly right. He said, "I gonna need to watch Harry more than he in the G League." No, no, no. Harry is on our bench. Harry's on our bench. Harry's been on our bench the entire time. He's been playing trash minutes. He's been playing trash minutes with Jalen Wilson. Uh, 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 um, who else we had trash minutes with? Armani Brooks, and our rookies, and a lot of our other rookies, man. So they've been called up from the G League from time to time when we short on the roster. But the thing is, we short on the roster now, so now we need to find a way to play him. We got to find a way to play him. I think Dayron is obviously the best rebounder on our team, but if you rebounding and you ain't creating opportunities off the rebounds, and don't get me wrong, offensive rebounds is great. Offensive rebounds is great. I'm not gonna say, but the defensive rebounds is what we need to capitalize on. The defensive opportunities is what we need to capitalize off of. So off of defensive rebounds, we need to figure out a way to create more on these fast break opportunities and get more opportunities and get more easy opportunities. You do that by having a Claxton as your roam guy. That's how you do it. Knots. I agree with the Harry Giles dilemma. I lost. Shout out to Knots. I agree with the Harry Giles dilemma. I lost. Think Jack Vaughn can be allowed to let them play West Coast offense and play a bit more sexy with hype guys. And what the fuck? Man, I ain't reading that shit. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Harry Giles I think everybody has agreed, man, in the past that he is the best. He is the best offensive big on our team. Gotta find ways to use him. Gotta find ways to use him. That's it. You know. Another question: how do you feel about shooting 40, 50 threes a night by your team? Shit, I mean, I don't have no problem with it, but the thing is, those are not we don't create enough. We don't move our offense quickly enough to shoot 40 or 50 threes a night. We don't move our offense quickly enough to shoot 50 threes a night, Joe. You got to think about it, bro. If you got Dinwiddie slowing up the ball, you wasting all the time on your shot clock as possible. And you're not that elite offensively to be wasting time on the shot clock. You're not only unstoppable offensive players waste time on the shot clock. And the only reason why you're doing that is because the defense is trash. The defense shouldn't be trash. You got all these 3-and-D players. You got to figure out what can help them the best. What can help the 3-and-D players the best is a roam defender. That's Nick Claxton. If Nick Claxton has your roam defender, bro, like think about it. If a guy like Royce O'Neal knows that he got somebody help as he has a roam help defender, now his defensive job is easier. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Bobby, what up? What's good? What's the deal? You hear me?
Let me know if it's. Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What's the deal, man? How the practice is going, man?
Good. I'm on my way back home. Let me know if it's too loud, bro. Okay,
Nah. You good? You solid? You solid?
all right, cool.
But
So I just know.
I was just talking about how we need to play Harry Giles more. A lot of the family they agree. We on a lack of bigs, bro. Like as you seen, bro, Day'Ron Sharp in pick and roll situations is fucking Kool-Aid. Um, that shit is just disgusting. Rebound wise, he good, man. He could play down in the trenches, but he can't get out and defend and move his feet. That's the problem.
Man, yeah, your boy was saying Dayron was the one.
Well, he was saying he was the one physically in terms of like battling on the rebounds, and he did a good job battling on the rebounds. The problem is he's too physical, bro. And you said it yourself when you was in the stream, like the NBA don't really like too much of that physical play, so he could get an easy foul trouble, and that's gonna leave Clax by himself. And you going back to your game, we saw how that ended up. That motherfucker was fooled. That like it was just left hand hook for Sabonis, left and right. Every single time he got on the left hand side, bro, that was left hand hook. So the thing is, Claxton is not supposed to be guarding those type of players
Yeah,
because
it's
bro, you got to think about it. AD can't even guard them. How he gonna guard them?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's unfair to judge him against Demontis Sabonis. Like that's a hard matchup for anybody.
Exactly. So if you got Sabonis imposing his will, now you got to add height. The thing is, if you add height out there and you allow Claxton to roam defend, now you got a better opportunity of helping out and guarding those high skill offensive players. You got a better
Who y'all
opportunity.
got next?
We got the Knicks tomorrow night on Wednesday.
Oh, speaking of them, because I heard you a minute ago. You was talking about trades. So who you said? I heard you say Jaden Ivey and
Hmm.
Pascal Siakam. Does Jaden Ivey help y'all?
I don't know, but I hear that he is on the trading block. I was talking about Spider and Laurie Marketing was in trade talks, trade rumors as well. But Siakam, listen, from looking at our team as constructed right now, Siakam probably is probably the best fit because now with Siakam, you got somebody that can rebound, get the ball up the court, always get downhill. He's a pretty good passer. I like him as a passer better than Marketing. His offensive bag is pretty all right. And on nights, Siakam could go off. You know, his shot at 4 when at 4. I think Marketing is the better shooter, but I think Siakam is the better attacker. he attacks a little bit more. He gets downhill a little bit more. So, and in
Shit.
terms of defense, I think Siakam is definitely a plus in terms of a defender. Marketing, my only problem with marketing is health, because he could get hurt, bro. Like you saw when he was with Cleveland, the year that before they got Spider, they was top 5 in the league, wasn't it? They was
Yeah.
top 5 in the league, and they had
That
that
was
lineup
balling.
of him, Mobley, Allen. They was top 5 in the
And
league,
remember
and they
that
was a
because
more
they had K Love coming off the bench,
yes
sniping shit. Yeah.
sniping. They had K Love and Rubio coming off the bench,
Mhm.
and I was looking at that team.
That's right. You just hit it right there on the head. That's what happened because Ricky Rubio tore his ACL.
Yep, Ricky Rubio tore his ACL, so they had a setback, and then marketing got hurt, and they had another setback, and they wound up falling to the play-in where they lost to Atlanta. So like
Well, I hope we get Pascal personally, but
if y'all get Pascal, y'all niggas is cheating.
nah.
Y'all niggas is cheating. Come on now,
but y'all
what
got
y'all need Pascal for? Y'all, this nigga Murray was 12 for 13 to start the game.
Well, we're not gonna give up Keegan for him. You know what I'm saying? We'll get him without
who
Keegan.
Who you think Toronto want?
We'll give him some draft picks, Davion Mitchell and Harrison Barnes. Potentially Trey Lyles, who I'd hate to lose. But what I was gonna say is y'all got a lot of draft picks for Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah, we did.
Kevin Durant and Kyrie. So y'all could potentially pull that off. Now that I think about it, y'all might have the best package for Pascal Siakam.
We might, but the thing is, I'm not sure of the thing about Toronto. I'm not sure how many young pieces Toronto really want. Now, we got our draft picks from this year. We got Clowney, we got Whitehead, we got Jalen Wilson, and we got Armani Brooks. So the thing is, they could possibly want some of those players. So we might have the best package for Siakam in terms of just giving them youth, because they're going to want youth. They're going to want youth to go with Scotty Barnes. I hear OG Anunoby is probably might be on the trade block. I hear y'all might have a good chance at OG. Y'all the Warriors. I think the Warriors probably suit him a little bit better. But in terms of what we need right now, if we get Siakam, that's basically Ben Simmons' replacement. Because now you got a guy that could rebound, defend, get downhill, attack the basket, get those opportunities, but play ISO. He could play a little bit in the post, play back to the basket, play 15 feet out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and basically doing everything Ben Simmons was supposed to do, and you add that to our roster. Our main problem
He not the defender Ben Simmons was though.
No. I don't think he is. I think he more of a help defender, more of a roam guy. I think Claxton is at his best when he's a roam defender. The same as AD, the same as Giannis, who you saw. Giannis wasn't guarding KD during that run. They had PJ Tucker on him.
Giannis a hype defender already, bro. Giannis ain't the defender they try to say he is. Help D though. He got it.
But the thing is, my thing is like when you put more support around the players that you want to be successful, that helps them a lot more. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like if Claxton is roaming around and playing, and bro, if y'all had Claxton, bro, y'all be the best team in the West.
We'll see, and that's why I said about one Pascal, because we need a bigger power forward. If it means getting a center to move the Monsters to the power forward, or just getting a bigger power forward, either way. So I think you're right. I like Nick Claxton.
Right.
Y'all got bigger problems, bro.
I think we got too many injuries. Right now, like when you missing Lonnie Walker, who was one of our best 6 men who could create on his own. When you missing DSJ, that was more energy. That was a point of attack defender. That was the defender. If he was there, we would have had him guarding whatchamacallit instead of Mikal. Because Mikal was getting
whatchamacallit.
That's we would have had him guarding Fox. We'd have had him guarding Fox and had whatchamacallit as a roam defender. But the thing is, if you got Mikal guarding Fox, that takes away from what he does offensively.
Please. Let's keep De'Aaron Fox out of this, bro.
All right, we're gonna keep De'Aaron Fox out of this, but you get what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you seen the game last night, we was getting cooked by Sexton and THT. Them niggas had like 20 something apiece.
Y'all
not
supposed to
cutting it.
beat the Jazz. Y'all got to beat the Jazz.
I said
No
that,
way.
but
No way y'all can lose to them.
exactly. But when you got Taylor Horton Tucker basically bowing over our defense and getting in the lane for easy layups and basically he looking like the second coming of Kobe last night. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, come on, man. This is not cutting it.
Who all did y'all play on the road trip?
We
Is the road
played
trip
Jar,
over?
who we lost to. We played Phoenix, who we won, we beat. We
Mhm.
played the Warriors. We played Denver, who we got spanked by.
Yeah.
We played the Warriors, who we lost down the stretch, and we played Utah last night.
So y'all went 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4.
Is that the road trip's over? It's not.
The
It's
road
not
trip
that
is
6
over.
game.
The road trip is
Yeah.
over. Thank God
Good
it
stuff.
is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy. Y'all beat the Suns. Then lost to everybody else.
The Suns, they actually blew that game because Kevin Durant fouled with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He fouled Cam Johnson, and because he had a foul to give. We got the ball inbound, and it was like a scramble inbound play. Cam Thomas got it and hit the 2 free throws and put us up 4. The game against Golden State, we got the ball out of Steph's hands. The problem was Klay Thompson decided to start hitting shots.
I mean, that's Klay Thompson. He'll do that. But I mean, realistically, though, on that road trip, y'all should have went 2-3. Though. Y'all should have lost to us, lost to the Suns, and lost to Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in my mind, but y'all gotta beat Utah. Y'all gotta beat Golden State, and I mean, y'all did beat the Suns, so y'all could have really went 3-2 in that road trip.
Exactly. Hey, while I got you up here, bro, you know I gotta ask you, what you think of the Clippers, bro? What you think? What you thinking? Come on, tell the truth, Bobby.
Hey, Leaf. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. They'll try to discredit me because I use notes in the debate. They'll try to say anything about me. They'll try to convince y'all that I don't know ball. But bro, come on, man. I know what's going on in this hoop shit. Man. I'm trying to tell you, watch out for them Clippers, bro.
So you got the Clippers over the Suns?
I still got the Suns. It's so early. The Suns gonna get it together. They just, when everybody gets it, they'll get it together. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm gonna stand on the Suns right now.
Not because I think the Clippers have everything that we said they need to figure out. I think they figured it out.
The Clippers and the Timberwolves, I think, are the only team that beat the Nuggets in the playoffs. Like the Suns need the Timberwolves to beat the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? It's about matchups.
Wait. So you saying the Timberwolves? They need the Timberwolves is the team that need to beat the Nuggets?
This is why I say that, because the Suns will beat the Timberwolves. The Suns will beat the Timberwolves. They'll have a harder time with the Clippers. They can beat the Clippers too, but it'll be a harder time. So they need a match. They need a matchup to where, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, the Suns. The Suns are counting on the Suns are counting on us. The Suns are counting on Dallas. The Suns are counting on the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? These are the teams that the Suns need to knock off these other teams.
But because if the Suns is counting on all of that, it's gonna go left before it go right. But like, come on, like imagine.
It sounds that way. It sounds that way. Only thing I'm saying is the only team the Suns are worried about, I think, are the Nuggets and potentially the Clippers. Right. But everybody else, I think the Suns take care of. And I think the Suns can beat the Clippers too. The only team I'm not 100% confident on is the Nuggets. But the Clippers, I think they smacked the Nuggets.
You think the Suns could beat the Lakers?
I'm not even thinking about the Lakers. I forgot about them.
They lost to them like 2 or 3 times already.
That don't matter, bro. That's the beginning of the season. Those games do matter, but I don't think it matters when the playoff times come around. Like
you was one of the main people that said, had Kawhi not got hurt, them niggas probably would have lost that series last year.
That's true, but the Suns are better. The Suns are better this year.
The Suns is on so much of a back end and they behind the 8 ball so much.
Did the Suns not get better this offseason than last year?
They did, but the Clippers, like the Clippers, got better recently. Like
I think the increase in the teams, like the Suns last year, the Clippers this year, I think the Clippers went here, the Suns went here. You know what I'm saying? The Suns got way better than they did last year. They just need everybody to come together and be healthy. It takes time. It takes time.
See, my thing with the Clippers now is that not only are they figuring out, but they figuring out what they need to do in terms of like having the lineups correctly. You know what I'm saying? That they lineups are efficient now.
Who'd you say?
The Clippers. I think the Clippers lineups are better now in terms of like what they want to do on both sides of the ball, because they put up a $150 something on the Pacers last night.
Pacers don't play no defense.
Yeah, no, but they riding an 8-game winning streak. They riding it with so much dominance and so much force right now. So like nobody is talking about them the way we talked about them when they first got Harden.
Nah, I was talking about them like this. I knew this was coming. I told y'all this.
I knew this.
I said this time and time again on the panel that this was coming. And Chill, he's stuck in his ways.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, Ticket, he's just a straight hater. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this was gonna happen. But look though, this is what I'll say. I'll say this. This is my final take on the West, on the playoffs in the West.
All right.
I can, if it comes, obviously the brackets have to work out, but I can see the Clippers and the Suns Western Conference Finals.
Clippers and the Suns Western Conference. All right, so in order for this to happen, they would have to be somewhat intertwined, because I think the Clippers can move up if they continue what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So the Clippers can move up, continue what they're doing. Now that means Minnesota would have to fall off. That means I forgot about OKC. OKC would have to fall off. OKC is still number 2. So you don't believe
it's 60 games left in the season, bro. So
who we believe in?
I can see OKC not making the playoffs. When I say that, I mean them have been a 7 or 8 seed.
7 or 8 seed and have been knocked out the play-in.
Yeah, that's
okay. So Minnesota, you trust?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Kings over Dallas all the time.
Yes.
Who else we got? We got the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers.
Yep.
You got Dallas.
Okay, I'll go with Dallas. Yeah. Phoenix and Denver.
Oh yeah, Denver. Yeah, I forgot about it. So wait, Denver is finishing top 4.
The Warriors aren't making the playoffs.
Okay, all right. The Warriors is out. Okay, boom. So Denver is top 4, no matter what.
Yeah, they probably. I'm telling you right now, bro. It's gonna be Minnesota and Sacramento fight for that 1 seed.
Minnesota and Sacramento fight for the 1 seed.
Yeah, Minnesota and Sacramento fight for that 1 seed. The 3 teams behind them is gonna be.
So wait, you got OKC falling out.
I got OKC being 7, 8, 9, or 10 seed.
You got them falling out, bro. You been watching them?
They not what y'all think they are, bro. Trust me.
Bobby. Bobby,
trust me.
Bobby, have you been watching that team, bro? Listen, I watched SGA go toe-to-toe with Jamal Murray and come out victorious. I saw that.
I seen SGA go toe-to-toe with De'Aaron Fox and come out on the losing end.
I mean, listen, that's apples and oranges realistically, because they both young and they both on the same trajectory, man. Like, listen, you could go either way with either or, but at the same time, I think SGA and what they getting out of Chet is incredible. Chet might be their second best player.
Chet is their second best player, probably.
Chet is their second best player.
As far as productivity, I think so. But that's the problem. That's the problem, because Chet will be maybe the 5th best player on our team, and that's what I'm saying. They got talent, but they not ready yet. J-Dub and Jalen Williams, they're not ready yet. Lou Dort, He off
They
and on.
they not ready. Was y'all ready last year?
Josh
When
Giddey might get
y'all went
indicted.
top 3,
So
when y'all went top 3 last year, y'all went top 3.
and because we also look, this is what I'm saying. Last year's De'Aaron and DeMontis is better than this year's Shea and Chet.
I would agree with that, but at the same time, based on like when so when these next 60 games
And
is
they
up,
don't got Malik Monk.
right, and they don't got Malik Monk, right. Y'all got plenty of pieces. Y'all got Murray, Fox, Monk, Sabonis. Y'all got plenty more. Y'all got way more pieces than they do. When I look at the trajectory that they're kind of on and still staying afloat at the top 3 in the West, do you think this year that they can have the possibility of having the type of season that y'all had last year?
Not a snowball's chance in here.
Not a snowball.
Look, Leaf, we can talk about this from a let's talk about this from a casual standpoint, right?
All
Let's
right.
talk about this. Let's talk about this like some cats that don't understand that basketball is deeper than the best 2 players.
Right.
Let's just talk about duos right now. Let's just only talk about duos.
Okay.
When we talk about the best duos, Chet is bringing up the rear. You know what I'm saying? Like Karl Anthony Towns is gonna eat Chet alive. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Gobert not letting Chet get nothing. Anthony Edwards versus SGA. SGA is holding him up. But so let's go SGA and Chet, and then go and who you want? Karl Anthony Towns already, Rudy Gobert. Either one of them is better than Chet.
Right. I agree with you. This is the best team in the West.
It's a gap.
Best team in the West. It's a gap.
And then we go De'Aaron and DeMontis versus Chet and SGA.
I agree with you right there.
It's a gap. Gap. We can go Jamal and Jokic.
Right. It's a gap. There.
Come on, bro.
No.
We can do this all the way down the line.
Okay.
Even their supporting players are better.
Right. So after that, now we didn't even bring up LeBron and AD. We didn't bring up. Yeah, we don't even have to. So we who else we got? We didn't bring up KD and D-Book. We don't have to. We didn't bring up we just going off
we could talk. Let's talk about Luka and Kyrie.
Luka and Kyrie been in and out of the lineup. So, but still, we didn't talk about them.
That's the closest one, just because of supporting cast.
Right, and the supporting cast, like I like Jalen Williams. I like Giddey. I like I like Dort. I like Lou Dort. I like a lot of them. My thing is that SGA right now, he can proving that he can lead somewhat. He can lead the pack somewhat. I think, bro, like once the other players start coming along after Chet, because Chet realistically is supposed to be the 3rd, 4th best player on his team, and he the
but
second.
They're not good enough though, Leaf. They're not good enough.
Jalen
and Lou are not good enough.
So let me ask you. So they the Orlando Magic of the West. That's what you're saying?
We can say that, but Paolo and Franz are better than Chet too.
Paolo and Franz are better. Well, yeah. I mean, Chet is a rookie. I mean, I get it, but
this is what I will say. If OKC manages to be a top 5 seed in the West, then I'll put my hands up and say that SGA is the best point guard in the NBA.
You would say wait.
That's what it's gonna take.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. So let me get this straight. If they finish top 5 in the West, you willing to say SGA is the best guard in the league?
It won't even be willing to say. I would have to say it. I can't deny it. If they're a top 5 seed in the West, then that's because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the best point guard in the NBA. That's the only way.
So okay, let me see this right now. Right now, who do you got in front of him? Who all the guards you got in front of him? You got who all the guards?
It's a short list.
So you got Luka.
Yes, I got Luka. I got De'Aaron. I gotta have Steph. I'll still take Dame.
You still taking Dame?
I'll still take Dame. I gotta put some respect on Dollar Dame.
Okay, all right, Dame. You got Anthony Edwards in front of him?
They wrestling, but I think I'll take Shai.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. It's a short list.
Okay, so Shai is that 5 spot at the 5.
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay, so all right,
and
so
it's not and Dame doesn't clear him.
okay, all right, so all right, so the Warriors is not making the playoffs. So
the Warriors are not making the playoffs.
all right, so you got Curry basically like floating around. He basically in the twilight.
He need to be asking for a trade, bro.
He said he need to ask for a trade. So
He
all
need to
right,
get up out of there.
so you still got Luka. You still got
Yeah,
Fox.
yes.
You still got who else?
Dollar
Dollar.
and Steph.
And Steph. But Steph and Dame is like floating around like mid-30s type of mix. They gonna be on their way out. So it's basically only three. It's basically Luka, Fox, him, and SGA. That's good. That's still gonna be like.
Unless are we forgetting anybody?
Jamal Murray?
Nah, Jamal ain't
not Jamal. Anthony Edwards, Spider.
Well, I mean, but D Mitch don't play the one.
Right. D Mitch don't play the one, and Anthony Edwards don't play the one. What about D Book?
He is playing the one now. So give me D Book too. All
right, so D Book. Who else I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about.
Don't let James Harden have a resurgence.
Oh my God. Bobby, cut this. Bobby, don't.
Leave. Bobby, I got to respect the game, bro. I know I've said some things about James Harden, but if he has a resurgence, bro, we got to put respect on his name.
Listen, I know he has a resurgence, but I think it's more of them not playing. They showing their star talent, but they still doing it committee, because now you got Russ playing in a great role off the bench. You got Harden still like showing you that he could still show signs of Houston in the past years. You got Kawhi. Who you love, is still could show you that two-way talent and that two-way elite ability.
He's the top 5 player in the NBA, bro.
Is he back to top 5?
He been top 5. He never left top 5.
He never left top 5. Okay,
I was never on board with that.
So all right, so always healthy, top 5. Always.
I mean, Kawhi's probably playing at 85% right now. Kawhi's never 100%.
He is, ain't he? I don't even think he's playing at a whole 100, and I think he's still light years better than like a good 75 to 80% of the talent.
Kawhi hasn't been close to 100% since before he tore his ACL against the
Warriors.
The Jazz.
The Jazz. Okay, all right. So
I think he bounced back. I think he bounced back after like.
I would agree with that, because up until that point, he was on a trajectory of 60% from the field, like 40-something% from three.
It was incredible, dude.
That shit was looking insane. It was almost looking better than Toronto. When he had that run with Toronto,
he was. That was the best Kawhi Leonard I ever saw.
That was the best Kawhi Leonard that we ever. I agree with you. And the thing is, I think he can give you that Kawhi one more time before he probably have his last bow out, and then the knees just go.
Well, you seen what he was doing in the playoffs last year before he got hurt again.
Right, and then we ain't even mentioned PG, and then like PG is kind of in and out, but they still got more of the cast playing. So the Clippers.
And if you watched, I don't know if you watched the panel today. I was traveling, so I only caught a little bit of it. But what was it? What he said, man. Ticket says crazy shit. Did you watch it today? The panel today?
No, I didn't see it today.
Yeah, man. I just had it because they said something crazy about them. I lost it, but either way though, bro. That's what he said. He said the West is overrated and it's not as tough as we say it is.
Who said that? Ticket said the West is overrated.
And not as good as
all right, so we got to remember the 5 teams that's not in the play-in is all under 500. Everybody else is over. That's 10 teams. In the East, we 13-13, and I think we might be an 8th or 9th. And everybody underneath is under 500. So we at 500. because we just lost last night. So
it's
I
pretty
think the
close
West.
though. I won't say that the West is way better than the East anymore. I won't say that like it
I
was
won't say
last
no. I won't say that neither in terms of record. But I listen in terms of like when you just broke down the combos. You just broke down all the combos. You brought down in Karl Anthony Towns or in Rudy Gobert. You De'Aaron and Sabonis. Who else?
Jamal and Jokic,
Jamal and Jokic,
Kyrie and Luka, Chet
Shea
and
and Chet. That's like 5 duos right there.
And we didn't even get to AD.
We didn't even get to KD and D Book. We didn't get to LeBron and AD. We didn't get to
then the Clippers. The Clippers got.
The Clippers got, I don't know. The Clippers got, I don't know what the fuck the Clippers got. The Clippers got goddamn Harden and Kawhi one night, and then Kawhi and then PG. I don't know what the fuck they got. So like they starting to figure it out. Yeah, and bro, who else we got? We still got Steph and Clay, and they out of the playoffs. Like so, I mean,
and they might be the ones to make that move for Lauri Markkanen. You know what I'm saying? So.
You might be right, and the thing is, I feel like they can make that move with the Draymond situation being abroad. I feel like they can make that move, and I don't think they will look back at the not making the move, because if they could get Draymond off and then add that, and then that'll add to their offense defensively. I don't know how they will look. I think they need like an OG Anunoby to get themselves back together. You know what I mean? And then try to at least look like they something on defense again. So
that would be crazy. I don't see how they could pull that off. But that would be crazy though.
I'm kind of thinking Wiggins. I'm kind of thinking Wiggins, bro.
It would have to be Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody.
I don't think they give up Moody. I don't know if they want to move off of Moody just yet. They want to probably move off Kuminga, maybe Kuminga. I think Kuminga has been getting good minutes. The second best player on their team right now is Chris Paul.
Damn.
That's crazy. The second best player on their team right now is CP. Bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
as fucked up as it sounds. I think they like so.
I've been tired of the Warriors dynasty, just like you have. But it's kind of sad. I ain't gonna
You've
lie.
been tired of the Warriors dynasty, nigga, because you got to deal with them, nigga. You in the same goddamn division.
But it is kind of sad to see him go, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's sad. I guess it's sad. It's not sad to me because they've been getting away with murder for years.
Facts.
They've been getting away with murder for years. I don't feel sorry for this group. Steph still got 4 championships, 2 MVPs, a regular season MVP. He good.
Yo, what is he talking about?
I don't know, bro. Like Irv saying Steph Curry actually needs to come off the bench, bro. I mean, listen, if the day you see Steph Curry off the bench, that team better be deep as hell.
No, Steph Curry's never coming off the bench.
I mean, we never know. I mean, shit.
Even if he plays that long, he'll start at the 2 guard and just spot up shoot.
Once his defense start getting exposed at that age, then he gonna have to come off that bench.
So he need to go home then.
Yeah, you probably do need to go home. But all right, so the Western Conference we know. The Eastern Conference, obviously, you got Boston, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got
I got Boston winning it all.
Okay, you got Boston winning it all. Okay, so I don't trust Philly still.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Milwaukee, they starting to get better, but I don't really trust them.
That's like where the love stops for me in the East. I'm not. I had a lot of faith in the Cavs, but I don't know what they got going on over there right now.
Miami?
I mean, I love Miami, but I don't know if they could. I think they still need to make a move like them before the trade deadline. Maybe they need to go after OG Anunoby or
probably
somebody.
Do. Probably. I haven't been looking at Miami too much this year. Jimmy did hit a game winner last night, but if I had to say, out of those 4 teams, bro, obviously Miami could beat every last one of them. But
I don't think Miami can beat Boston this year.
you don't think Miami could beat Boston this year? I think they could beat Boston any year. Any year.
Not now. Not with Drew and KP over there.
I think not. The thing is, Porzingis is in and out of the lineup, and he's starting to get them knick-knack injuries.
Yeah,
so you already know.
I believe some of the little knickknacks like that you're talking about. I think those are the situations where they'll just let him rest it off in the regular season. But if it was April, he'd be playing.
Yeah, no, I believe that too. But the problem is, on some nights, he looked like the second best player on some nights on that team. You can't have that. JB just got paid $300 million. And he maybe the third, maybe the fourth best player outside of Drew. You're not getting that much offense out of Drew. Drew is the defender and the playmaker. JT is still JT, but we all know JT could fall off. Hold up, we go. Oh shit. Did he do? Oh shit, damn, he left. This nigga left. Oh. Yeah, but I'm going around the league with my man Bobby. Oh, there you go.
Shit, my bad, bro. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I lost you for a minute, but yeah. What I was saying, JT is still JT in the regular season, but in the playoffs, I already know what he could turn into on any given night. And you know as well as I do, him and JB, bro, could have their nights where they just like, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't feel like playing this, that, the third. This is what, and I don't think they can afford to have nights off in the playoffs.
I don't think they can ever afford to have nights off, but they still find a way to get to the Eastern Conference Finals time and time again. On top of that, when you got Drew Holiday in there too, he picks up the defense because JB always got to guard the best. Hold on 1 second, but
Oh.
Yeah,
we are currently looking for Rana Mohammed Abid, Ahmed Abdul Rahim Abdajani, Hussein Ahmed.
They feel fitted. I got on OKC fitted. OKC the state. That's what I got on her. But my thing about Boston is, I just like, obviously they're gonna get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but my thing is like, yo, how many times they gonna keep getting there, bro? They've been getting there since 2017. Let's be honest, bro. Like, they've been getting there for years. My thing is at some point, bro, I think JT and JB, they're gonna have to impose their will. They're gonna have to impose their will, and they're gonna have to find a way to get this team over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why I keep calling them what I keep calling them is because I keep seeing what I keep seeing. They keep giving away games. They can't afford to keep giving away games in the playoffs. They can't.
Well, I mean, that was a different team. You know what I mean? I believe with KP and Drew, I think they remedied those problems.
I think they. I mean, we'll have to see, man. But what you think about Milwaukee so far? I think offensively, Milwaukee is it, man. But I think obviously defensively, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that's the problem.
I have this much faith in Milwaukee.
This much faith in Milwaukee. Wow,
this much faith in Milwaukee.
You don't even got a little bit of faith in Philly more than you got Milwaukee.
Okay. I got a little bit. I got more faith in Milwaukee than Philly, but
he said I got more faith in Milwaukee than I got in Philly.
Honestly, I got more faith in Miami than Milwaukee and Philly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
All right, so all right. So this Orlando team, Orlando is still top 3 right now. How far you got them going before they start to slip and fall, man? What's their breaking point?
I don't know how much longer they can hold on.
You don't know how much
I
longer.
mean,
So
they make. I'm pretty sure they're going to make the playoffs here, but I don't.
you don't have them
I
top
don't know.
5.
Probably at 5, 6, 7, somewhere around that.
All right. Okay. Are they going to finish better than the Knicks?
Probably not.
Cleveland.
The Cleveland got to make something happen soon. Yeah, I could. No, I'm just gonna say no.
Indiana.
Yes.
Indiana for sure. Okay. So that's 3. That would be those top teams. Can they finish better than Miami?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So you
So
got
what
them
is that? Boston. So is that
Boston,
Boston?
Milwaukee.
Damn, yeah, that's tough. Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, New York, Cleveland, Miami. So yeah, they'll probably be in that 6, 7 range for sure.
And this is why I get so tight, because when I look around the Eastern Conference and I basically see one team that's basically title bound, I get tight at seeing what I'm seeing from my Nets, because I'm like, yo, we can overlap a lot of these teams. The Knicks is not that strong. Cleveland is not that strong. Indiana is not that strong. Orlando, we beat twice by 20. Remind you, we beat them twice by 20. So my thing is like, what has to be, bro? Like, we definitely need to be a top 10 defense for sure. If we're not a top 10 defense, this team, this year is a failure.
Belief, I mean, come on, bro. You know what happened. Y'all fucked up like 5 years ago, and y'all have to remedy that. Like, you already know. Like, if you build a house and you put a bad foundation on it, you can't keep fixing the roof and thinking the house is gonna be all right. You gotta remedy the situation and start all over, bro. That KD Kyrie move, y'all thought it was gonna be something. Then when we got James Harden, bro, that threw everything off. Then you trade James Harden for Ben Simmons, like, bro, that shit just,
Yeah, I like what, and even with all of that happened, I still think that we can make that turn in the tide in the East. Because the thing is like, when you got players that want to be there and you got players that's somewhat committed of being there, that makes somewhat of the difference. That makes somewhat of the difference in terms of what you bring in. I personally think, and this is what my whole video was all about. My whole video was all about trying to maximize Nick Claxton as a defender. Trying to maximize him as a defender. Keep him far away from the Sabonis's and the Joels and all these centers.
How do you maximize him without Ben Simmons?
Look,
that was the thing. That was what y'all had. Y'all had Ben Simmons. Y'all had Dorian Finney-Smith and Nick Claxton. That's what y'all was supposed to be standing on. And Mikal Bridges. That was supposed to be standing on those 4 right there, bro.
Right.
But
now we standing on Cam Thomas, who could get his bucket at any given time. We know that. Cam Thomas, who could score with the best of them. But
what's that mean though? It's just a bucket.
Right. It's just a bucket. And we don't have any facilitators. All our facilitators is hurt. All of our creators are hurt. When you got Ben Simmons out, when you got DSJ out, when you got Lonnie Walker out, and you still somehow managing to float around the 500 range, you would think when 2 of those 3 players start to come back, you could start to make strides again in the standings. But I just don't know right now, man. We just gonna have to see and change it up, man. But yo, I ain't gonna be long-winded, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna be doing my stream tomorrow. We got the Tangerines. For those that don't know who the Tangerines are, those are the Knicks, and we got their ass tomorrow.
What time y'all play tomorrow?
We got a 7:30 Eastern. 7:30 Eastern. That should be like 4:30 your time.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be home tonight. I'll pull up tomorrow. Check y'all out.
Yeah, definitely. We gonna have to win that game, because obviously we can't beat nobody in the fucking West. This shit is ridiculous.
Good luck, bro. Good luck. I'm telling you, I know from personal experience, it's got to get a lot worse before it gets better.
Definitely. But
all right, appreciate you though.
Yeah, definitely. Salute. Appreciate Bobby coming through, man.
So, all right, fam.
All right.
Hey, hold on. Look at this nigga over here laid out here.
The fuck? Yo, who the fuck is that?
That's Ron.
That's Ron. That's
Yeah,
Ron later.
yeah. All right, so.
All right, bro. All right, later, bro. Oh shit, I'm weak, bro. Yeah, Ron. Thinking Ron is laid out at the airport. Oh man, Herb K. Salute, brother. Herb K. Tearing up the chat, man. Yeah, but that was my whole thesis on this stream is that we need to find a way to at least maximize Nick Claxton defensively. That's what we need to do. That's what we really need to do, man. But appreciate everybody showing up here, man. So salute to everybody in the chat. Hit the like and subscribe button on your way in and way out, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Earth, K. Shout out to Jellio. Shout out to Diddy Knows Ball. Diddy Knows Ball said I think no Clowney. Tariq Whitehead need to play more. Go young, fully rebuild. That might mess up the trajectory, but who knows? Shout out to Joel, Ron C. Ron C said, this playbook compared to boxing. Let your opponent jab at you till gets tired, shoot open threes. But when he gets tired, you already down 7 rounds. That's the philosophy. Shout out to Joel, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Brock Work. Shout out to everybody that showed up in the chat, man. Shout out to Jellio. Shout out to my Brooklyn fan band, man. My man, big fan Breezy from the Brooklyn Nets vlog, man. He always say Nets fans are the best fans. Shout out to the BK Block. Shout out to who the hell is this right here? Shout out to the BK Block. Shout out to my man Boy Wonder, man, up in the spot, man. Salute, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to shout out to all the subscribers. I just hit over 100 subscribers and counting. Yes, 100 subscribers and counting. Shout out to everybody, man. Salute. I will see y'all soon. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we got them Tangerine niggas, man. We got to take care of business. Can't be bullshitting around, man. We got the damn Knicks tomorrow night. First game at home. It's gonna be on 7:30, but I will be home at 9. I will be home after 9. Probably after 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna have a lot of time outside because I'm gonna be a little bit late, but I'm gonna definitely be on the stream, man. Appreciate everybody in NY. Appreciate everybody in the New York, New Jersey area, man. Nets fans everywhere, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate it. All love. I will see y'all soon, man. Game time tomorrow. We got a game against the Knicks tomorrow night, man. Definitely, man. It was 0 effort in that, man. I want to kind of get over it, man. We gave up too many points to Tucker and Sexton. That's who killed us. They absolutely destroyed us. Yeah, but yeah, appreciate it though, Tom. Appreciate it, B Dub, man. I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'm going live tomorrow. I may go live earlier during the day to give another perspective video, but I appreciate everybody clocking in and everybody chiming in and everything, man. Appreciate my man Big Ox Bob coming up to the and we went over basically the East and the West and the whole 9, man, and basically what our chances was, man. But appreciate everybody. Salute to all y'all. Definitely love the following. I'm gonna try to give y'all more content. We coming down to the end of this year. The end of this year, I'm trying to give y'all as much content as possible. I just gotta stop getting tired of all of this during the day, man. But appreciate it, man. Shout out to Ron, shout out to Bobby, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna see y'all soon. See y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, man. Y'all chop in for the play-by-play, man. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. It's deuces.